Yo, what up? My name's D, and I'm addicted to zombies. I didn't mean for that intro to sound like a certain something, but nonetheless, moving on. I completed the multiplayer camo grind around mid-December in Black Ops 6, of course, and then I switched over to the zombies camo grind. I've pretty much been exclusively playing zombies since, and it's all I want to play now. It's all I want to do. I'd rather play zombies than draft up a video, which actually was the inspiration for me making this video, because I just kind of want to chat zombies. You know, it's a rather fleshed out experience with a decent amount of progression to progress through. And, you know, prior to fully immersing myself into zombies, I dabbled a bit in it at launch. I played enough to do the Liberty Falls and the Terminus Easter egg for the early completion calling cards, but that was pretty much the extent of my zombies gameplay. That's pretty much how it goes for every COD game that has a zombies. I prioritize multiplayer, and then I end up missing out on zombies until, you know, a couple, not like several months down the line after launch. This year, though, I don't feel like I'm super late to zombies. I feel like I'm getting to experience most things in a timely manner. Partially because the multiplayer grind was a bit easier this year, and they also have the incentives for the early Easter egg completions, which has me wanting to get those rewards, so I'm kind of forcing myself to play zombies earlier than usual. But it's been nice, and it's been nice because I hit Master Prestige and had Max Prestige done in multiplayer, so by the time I sat down and full dove into zombies, I had all the gear unlocked, which means there was no barriers or setbacks from releveling and having to wait to, I think it's like level 54 to unlock the combat axe, or waiting to get the chopper gunner to do easy exfils. I was just simply having I am simply having pure fun in zombies. The camo grind in zombies, of course, is fun. I actually am nearly complete with that. I think I'm on like the opal grind now, just grinding out special zombies kills. But there's also the whole progression with augmentation, which I feel like adds a lot of depth into Treyarch zombies. I feel like they tried to do so before in Black Ops 4, but what I found in Black Ops 4, and thinking back to that, I didn't really touch that zombies until earlier this year, actually. Like, I played it a bit back when Black Ops 4 was in its prime, but I didn't really dive into zombies and do all the Easter eggs until earlier this year, which is what I was doing when I wasn't uploading videos earlier this summer. But that system initially really turned me off because it was so different from what we originally had, and had all these like elixirs, and you had the whole chaos branch of customization, and then the ether stories branch, and it just was too much. Whereas in Black Ops 6, all the progression is pretty much in the augmentations and being able to create your initial loadout. But like all the perks, the field upgrades, and the ammo mods all have a skill tree to unlock, which are called augmentations. And sub-augments are very useful for all scenarios, and you pretty much just equip them once you have them unlocked and then use them forever. And some augments heavily impact gameplay or cater to specific gameplay styles, and you'll swap them here and there to adapt to different playstyles. So for like example, PhD Flopper, which I recently maxed out, has a major augment called Dr. Ram, where your tactical sprint knocks down base zombies, and that's always going to be useful because it's like a get out of jail free card. If you get cornered and you have enough room to tactical sprint, you can sprint your way out to an extent of that guaranteed death scenario, which is no longer guaranteed because you have this augment on. Around round 30, the augment becomes not as effective. It is usable, but you may want to switch to the PhD slider major augment instead, which will be a bit more effective at killing and making space at those tougher, higher rounds. Plus, the PhD slider augment pairs well with the, I think it's called Tribiologist. Yeah, but try biologist, that's it. It's the minor augment that will increase your slide speed, which I always have active, and makes PhD slider a little bit more effective. So, you know, again, what is there, 9 perks in the game right now? All the field upgrades, they all have these different augments that are just fun ways to customize your gameplay and adds some depth to Black Ops Zombies in a pretty easy to digest manner, unlike Black Ops 4 initially, although now that I'm looking back on it, it wasn't super complex. But nonetheless, we're not on Black Ops 4, we're on Black Ops 6 right now. But yeah, like the Black Ops 6, it takes a while to fully progress the skill tree for each. I just find it fun to do. If you like to play all modes, you can do like the prestige grind in multiplayer, and then you'll still have a similar grind in the augments alone in zombies, or you can just fully like zombies is its own fleshed out game essentially. You can do the whole prestige grind in there too. Progression aside though, zombies just feels like zombies, and what I mean by that is like it's just fun to kill zombies. The gameplay loop is pretty fun. I find Terminus and Citadel to have nice replayability to them. To be honest, I haven't played the Tomb yet whatsoever. I'm planning to dive into that either later tonight or sometime before this weekend, because I think I'm planning to do the Easter egg with friends this weekend. But you know, regardless, it is a fun game to play. The only complaint I have with zombies is the specials and the vermin spam, especially when you get to higher rounds and past round 30. It does tend to be a bit annoying. But that's just like the gameplay loop they have baked into Black Ops 6, and when you get augments, it does get easier to take those specials down and stuff. But overall, I'm having a pretty fun time with Black Ops 6 zombies. In fact, I'm going to go back to playing me some zombies right now, so I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Deuces.